Tonight was the final chance people in Portage could get together to learn more about a referendum on the ballot during next Tuesday's spring primary election.
Well, the referendum deals with the future of fire and ambulance service there. Armand Rahman shows us what the city is asking voters.
Portage residents will return to the municipal building on Tuesday to vote on whether or not they want to pay for the Portage Fire Department to have its own ambulance service. According to Fire Chief Troy Hazy, it's a question of how people want to be taken care of in an emergency.
We've had patients that have been critical and not had the correct ambulance in the specific amount of time necessary, and it hasn't worked out well.
Right now they have 1.5 ambulances staffed by Aspirus Divine Savior Hospital. The city and the fire department want to have their own EMS service they can operate, with 14 EMT paramedics who are also fire trained, 3 new ambulances, and a remodel of the fire station.
And so that's going to cut our response times for fire service for about 4 minutes. Which is a big thing for the city.
To pay for that, the referendum asks residents if they want to raise the tax levy starting in fiscal year 2025 by $1.48 million. If your property is valued at $200,000, that means you'd pay an extra $304 a year in taxes.
To bring command and control down to a more centralized level, I'm in favor of that. You know, I want good services, but I also don't want to break the bank.
The mayor of Portage, Mitchell Craig, says this is because Divine Savior Hospital didn't charge the city for ambulance service. But when they sold the hospital to Aspirus in 2021, the city got a bill for $450,000 the first year, $525,000 the second, and now they're asking for $710,000.
We would have to cut services in order to continue on with the ambulance service. We're not really sure, but it would be like snow removal service, park and rec services, large pickup services, taxi service for the city.
Aspirus did not return my request for comment.
I think it's really, you have to think what's important for your family.
If the referendum passes Tuesday, the fire chief says they will begin the new EMS service in January of 2025. Moving forward in Portage, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.